Hey guys, so this is my first clip of the day. It is like 5:30, but I've had a very busy day. We dropped my grandparents off at the airport. By the way, my hair is wet because I just got out of the shower. So we just dropped my grandparents off at the airport and we came home, and my brother wanted to watch Shrek 2, so I said sure, and that's what we did. And now I'm sitting on my swing outside. I just thought I would do a change of scenery, and I'm about to start reading Eliza and Her Monsters. I was going to read Perks of Being a Wallflower, but I just decided that I really wanted to get started on reading this because everyone just raves about how amazing it is, and I just saw another booktuber say how much she loved this book, so I have to start reading it. I don't think I can wait anymore because I just want to be a part of this greatness that is Eliza and Her Monsters. So that's what I'm gonna do. So that's what this vlog is going to be about. I don't know if it'll get uploaded tonight or tomorrow afternoon. I'm not sure. Ooh, my hair's crazy. But I'm gonna get started, and I'll do what I always do, update y'all every 50 to 100 pages and say how I'm liking it, what I think of it. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll update y'all later. Bye. So I'm back inside. It got really dark really quick and it was so windy, but I am on page 60 of Eliza and Her Monsters, and so far I think the book is really good. Eliza, I love her character so far. I think she's a really sweet girl, and I will say the bullying that she's receiving is bothering me because it just does. I was bullied in high school. My little brother was bullied, and it's just like really hard to read about. I always have a hard time watching movies where there's bullying or reading books where there's bullying just because it's like, it's just difficult, you know, it's hard to read, but it's still a great book so far, and it's only 60 pages in. I will say I'm not used to this kind of like, she's very obsessed with the internet, which I totally understand. It's her escape. She's created something amazing and it helps her cope. I've just like never, like, I'm not on my phone that much, and I'm not really on social media too much. I'm generally either studying for like MCAT, like the, you know, the medical exam, or I'm like buying a bunch of medical books and studying, or I'm reading. So I'm not a super like, I don't know, like I don't have a bunch of like time on social media or anything. So that I'm having trouble relating to, just because I genuinely am not on social media a ton. So, but you know, it's still such an interesting setting, and it's different from any other book that I've ever read in my entire life so far, and that's good because different is always better. So, but I am loving the characters, and Eliza and Wallace just had like a little exchange in homeroom. They're like passing notes, and they seem already pretty cute, and I'm interested to see like what's gonna happen with them, and you know, because he doesn't know that she's this creator of Lady Constellation or Monster C, and he has no idea who she is, and he's like a big fan of her comics and stuff. So but I am going to continue reading. Hopefully I get at least to 100 pages tonight. I don't know if I'll finish this book tonight just because it's like kind of late and I have to get up and go to church in the morning, and then we're going to go see Justice League, so that's going to be fun. But I am very tired. Very tired, but I'm going to sit and read more because I have not read all day, and I am going to read today. So, but that's my little update for now. I'll update y'all later and tell y'all what I think. So, you know, but so far, it's a great book. It's good. I'm liking it. I'm liking the characters. So, yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Hey guys, so it has been just, I don't know, a few minutes later. I'm on page 100 now, and so far this book is seriously so good. I can't deal with how good it is, actually. And I just like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like it's about to get super deep though, because I keep thinking this is going to be like such a gushy book and like, you know, just a good old regular contemporary, but I've heard so many people say that it's so deep and it covers a lot of heavy topics, so I'm waiting for the emotions to hit hard, but I am ready for it, and I am still going to continue reading for now. I'm really into it, and I am so curious about Wallace and Eliza's relationship. I love Eliza. I think she's so great. I don't know, like, I don't understand why she doesn't have more friends and why people think she's weird. I find her to be perfectly normal, and I just really like her. And how she reacts to certain situations, like social situations, like she just got invited to a Halloween party and she's not going. And I can seriously say how many times I've been invited to things and been like, yeah, I might be able to go, but then I don't go because of my anxiety, and I'm like, I can't. I've got to stay home. I'm just going to stay home and read or watch Netflix or something because I can't, like, physically or mentally take going out and being around people. So, yeah, it's nice to relate to someone like that. Even if it's a fictional character, you know, it's still nice. So, yeah. But I'm going to take just a little break and get something to eat and then start reading again. So far, though, it's a great book, and it is living up to the expectations that I've had for it thus far. And I'm only assuming it's going to get better from here. So I will update y'all probably when I'm about halfway through the book next time. So there's like, what, 300 and... how many pages are there in this bad boy? It'd be great if I could actually flip through the pages. Sorry, this is a nice close-up. 385 pages. So yeah, and this is making me want to read comic books. I have never been a fan of comic books. My brother has like so many in his room, so if I guess if I really wanted to go read one tonight, I could go pick one up. But this is kind of making me want to get into comics, which, like I said, I've never been interested in comic books. I've tried and they just don't interest me, but I might try again. I tried like 5 years ago, so my taste might have changed since then. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, go eat my food, and then continue reading this amazing book. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. So I am in my room and I'm about to start reading Eliza and Her Monsters again, but I wanted to tell you guys that I found 2 comic books that I'm interested in reading in my brother's room. I'm a big DC person. You know, Marvel's okay, but I've always just enjoyed DC characters, their villains in particular. So I went ahead and got the Justice League of America, The Tornado's Path comic that he has, and this is actually very new, or new to him. I don't know if it's like recently published or anything, but I've got this one. And then I also have The Flash, and my brother is obsessed with the Incredible Hulk. He loves him, so all of his comics are basically Hulk, but he did have 2 that I was interested in, and these are good, I feel, to start with. So I don't think I'm reading these tonight, but it's just nice to have on hand so I can start and see if I might be interested in comic books. But as of right now, I'm going back into Eliza and Her Monsters. I'm hoping to get halfway through the book tonight, and yeah, we'll see. So I will see y'all later. So I just finished Eliza and Her Monsters, and it was the best book I have read ever. I'm serious. I have never read a book as good as this one. It was just absolutely amazing. 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads for sure. It's been such a long time since I felt this way about a book, and I read through it so quickly, and I honestly want to start reading it again. Like, I could seriously read this twice in a row right now. I've got to go to sleep though, because I have to get up in the morning, but oh my God, I can't even like talk about it. If you read it. Read the book, go get it, go to the library, go to the bookstore, do whatever you got to do, go to your friend's house if they have it. You read this book. It is amazing. It is I can't even describe it. And it's just one of the best books. It is the best book I've ever read. This is now my #1 favorite book. No, that's a lie. Pride and Prejudice is my #1 favorite book. This is right next to it, though. This book was just, oh my god, it was so, so good. And to say that I'm holding it next to Pride and Prejudice, it's not as good as Pride and Prejudice, but it is second in my list of favorite books. It is absolutely amazing, and I strongly, strongly, strongly recommend it. It was just so good, and I can't get over it. This I might have to make a whole video about. I won't get into it too much, but the representation of anxiety was great. I related to this person's anxiety more than I did Eliza in Turtles All the Way Down. Oh my god. Eliza's anxiety is just, it's a good representation of what anxiety is. Both Turtles All the Way Down and Eliza and Her Monsters, I feel represent anxiety very, very well, but this was just, oh my god, it just explains introverted people very well, and I'm such an introverted person, and Eliza's very introverted, and people do wonder, like, what's so great about being alone in your bedroom and stuff, and being in your own little world. And my own little world is like my anatomy books that I study, and my MCAT books that I study, and reading. That's what I enjoy doing. And people who aren't introverted don't understand, like, what solitude does for us, because it just, like, energizes me, you know, being alone and with the things that I love. And she's just, I don't know, I really related to her, and I really, really felt like I could see a lot of myself in this character, and I think that's why I love it so much. This was a book that I feel like I needed to read right in this moment in time, and I'm so glad that I did. It's literally changed my life. Like, this is a life-changing book. So I'm gonna quit rambling. This is the end of the reading vlog of me reading Eliza and Her Monsters. If I could rate it more than 5 out of 5, if I could rate it 1,000,000,000,000 out of 5 stars, I would. It is just so, 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 so good. So, so good. I feel like I have a, like, I don't know. I just feel so satisfied right now, but so tired, but so satisfied. So, yeah, I think tomorrow I'm definitely going to start reading Harry Potter again. Yeah, but, so hopefully tomorrow's vlog will be the Goblet of Fire vlog. I'm going to try to take a break from contemporary. I've been on a contemporary kick these past few days, which I told y'all that I would be, but, yeah. I'm just so happy. Okay, I'm ending the vlog. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please subscribe if you like what you are watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow.